Don't you know? Bad city living in all is cracked up to be. Lord have mercy, mercy on me. New York is killing, 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 killing. New York is killing, 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 killing. New York is killing me. Don't you know? Killing me. Don't you.
jazz music. It was dance music. It came out of the brothels and the cat houses in New Orleans. So when the question of is that jazz came up, I started to describe it in terms of what I knew it to be, dance music. Dance music from its earliest beginnings to where it is now. Prince may be one of the greatest jazz musicians in the world. Those are the people who play jazz music. They play jazz. They play music for you to dance by, for you to jump up and down on.
Hey, man. What's good?
Testing my mic, testing audio, testing desktop audio. Test, test. Oh, too loud. Test, test. Check. 1, 2. Perfect.
Oh, I replaced my keyboard with my old extra clicky keyboard. So
Ooh.
prepare yourselves for that.
Prepare your anus. Let me see it. Show me what you got. I mean, I wanted to see it, but also like, oh, it's that one, yeah.
Yeah.
You had a different one, and you moved over to this one?
Yeah, I upgraded to like a Logitech gaming one. It had like the rainbow going across it, and it had the extra like G1 through 9 buttons that you could configure to whatever you wanted.
You got rid of that?
I didn't get rid of it. It's just in my closet.
I mean, why'd you swap it out?
Clickiness.
You like the clicks.
Honestly, I thought I'd like those configurable buttons, but I use like tab, escape, and shift and all that so much that so the G buttons are they go around it. They're to the left of it and they're above it, of the left corner of the keyboard. So I kept accidentally hitting them when I didn't want to hit them.
Oh, I see. All right, I can dig it.
So yeah.
Let me know if there's any different pictures you want me to use for today's stream, because I did update
Is my
the pictures.
video like cutting in and out occasionally and flashing?
Not on my side, no.
Okay.
Which means on the stream, it's good.
Good.
Omar said he's going to be late. Mark is just, of course, late.
Oh, tea's ready. I'll be back.
Can I hear the music? Oh. No.
So, someone joined?
It's going to be Mark.
Oh, he's
Goodbye.
We got him.
Oh, here's attempt number 2 from someone. Oh, or maybe attempt number 1 from second person.
Oh wow, I got gifted a tier 1 sub. What does it even mean?
We got a tier 1 sub, dog.
Oh
Hi, Mark.
boy.
Hey,
It's Mark.
Matt, I can't see you.
Well, fuck. You should get out and get back in, Mark.
Are you sure it's not just you again?
I'm sure.
I can see Matt.
Sucker.
Alright, now I can see Matt.
Hi, Mark.
Hey,
What's
Hey.
happening for him?
what's happening? I don't know.
Good. Good, I'm glad.
Oh. Trevor and I watched Mr. Robot yesterday.
How many episodes did you guys watch?
Just the first.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it before, so I was
Oh.
thoroughly impressed.
Dude, I forgot how good like the cold open to the show is.
Oh, when he's in the coffee
It's where
shop?
he's in the coffee shop and he exposes the guys like 400 terabytes of child porn.
That was
that's posted.
amazing.
So
Holy
good.
I was like,
crap.
oh, I forgot it fucking opens on this. It's incredible.
Did he say it was 400 terabytes?
Probably.
That's
That's a lot of
so-
child porn.
Guys,
like-
that is a lot. That's a terrifying.
It's not
amount.
just any amount of child porn. That's a lot of child porn.
That's a lot of it. Yeah.
It might not have been, maybe it was 400 gigabytes, but regardless, it was a lot of.
Lots
It was
of
a lot of
That's a lot of child porn.
Yeah.
Like that's more than any type of porn that you need.
Least of all child.
First of all, child porn. That's right. Just think of the children, but not in that way. Just think of the children.
Just think of the children.
We need to do some
In a
phrasing here.
clean, lawful way.
Think of the children in a lawful way. What, like owning them like slaves? Is that what you mean, Mark? You mean like lawful ownership of children?
No, it's not. No. You gotta think of it in present day lawful ways, man.
People can still have like 13-year-old brides, and I don't know if it's in the U.S., but
In the US, I'm talking about, yes.
well, hold on. Let me see what the legal. I think like in Alabama, the legal age is pretty low.
Okay.
Let me
Also,
look this
one of
up.
my first thoughts when we were watching, man, was like, holy crap, Matt needs to see this show. Little did I know that
Of
you're the
course.
one who recommended it to Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
First thing they asked me, I was like, "Oh, did you show the show to Matt?" I'm like, "You kidding me?" The other way around.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, of course. It's like I was just like, goddamn. Oh, holy
Yeah,
shit! The age
it's
of
like you're totally your type of show.
yeah, the age of consent across the United States. Anything in blue is 16 years old. Anything in that brown
What?
is 17.
Yep.
Anything green is
I
18.
don't
I
like
know some
that.
states have
I don't like
lower.
that.
That's awkward but funny.
So I guess I can just say if ever there's a hot 16-year-old in some show or something like, hey man, in some states 16's legal.
Right. Means Ruby's 1 year away
Who is Ruby?
in the show. Ruby,
Damn it,
I don't-
Trevor.
I don't know the show. I'm sorry.
I have the moon.
He has a moon. I don't know what that has to do with
I'm-
any of this, but okay.
Oh
I
yeah,
just thought it
Trevor's
was
got
fun
his.
to hold a ball of light on stream.
It does
Oh,
look
yeah.
dope.
But Matt, so have you finished Mr. Robot now?
I am in the final season.
Okay. Is it
Is
still super good?
Yes, it takes some turns,
Excellent.
but yes, it's still good.
That's what
I
I've
do
seen from the
feel, I do feel that season 1 is my favorite, but it might just be
Yeah.
like the way that they go about the season.
Okay. But my understanding is that all are still really good, right?
Yeah,
Even if one is your favorite.
There are some really good moments in all of the seasons, but
Right.
season 1
Okay.
has, in my mind, like the most good scenes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. I
guys
freaking
gonna watch the-
nominated for the show we watch on a whim. Just think you have a really well-rated show, and I'm glad my gamble paid off with
Oh,
me
yeah.
liking it.
Yeah, so I completely forgot about that show for a while.
I
Um,
only just started thinking of it again recently because of all the news that's been around its final season.
Mm.
It
I
was
thought you were gonna say still the news around
really
Rami Malek,
well.
Academy Award winner Rami Malek.
Rami Malek,
I
who I
love
did
his,
not know was in it.
I love his character. Like I think he's the perfect choice
Oh,
for
it's
like
great.
dysfunctional dude.
He's very
Oh.
good at playing dysfunctional.
Yeah.
Also, I found out that today the show's narration was reminding me of so much, and I found it was
Tyler
Fight
Durden?
Club with the
Yeah.
way that movie is. Yeah,
That's kind of supposed to be the thing. Is you're supposed to be
Makes
reminded of
sense.
that. Yeah. And I
I mean,
do
both
really like
dysfunctional guys. So,
that. We are just a couple
Any
of
what? Do you like that you
dysfunctional
said?
guys. Yeah. I'm a big fan of it. Trevor, you can change the color by slapping
same.
it.
Yeah,
Very
but I have to slap this bottom, like where it plugs in.
Mm.
I gotta slap the plug hole if you catch my drift.
Go ahead and slap it one more time.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Oh yeah, now we got a good purple
Just
going.
slap it. Just
That's
slap
good.
it.
Just give it a good old slap.
Let's give it a slap.
Oh, oh.
Now,
Yeah.
Mrs. Warner, your
Whoa.
husband asked us to give you a nice little slap. He said that you would turn bright red when we did that.
Well, I quote Trevor. He said that you would turn bright as a peach.
You would turn as bright as a peach, young lady.
You light up just like the moon.
So,
Perfect.
how do I go about the gently?
How do I gently slap?
Bend on over, pull down your dress skirt right there.
Oh my god,
Yes.
Mark.
There's no way.
It's changing. Why is it changing?
I don't know. I slapped it one too many times.
It's got a. Oh,
It doesn't know what to do with these slaps.
it's just
Where is
slapping
Omar?
around. He said he's gonna be a few minutes late.
Oh.
Yeah, put it in your shirt. Let me make sure the levels are right.
Ooh, I feel like Iron Man.
Oh yeah, speak of the alright,
I've heard.
testing, perfect level.
You're like freaking. Oh no! Like
I'm channeling my key, Mark.
Trevor, you look more like Carb Man right now.
Carb Man?
Oh, I'm trying to think of some fat pun.
You're Carb Man, Mr. Fats.
Mr. Chungus.
Sure, let's
Damn.
just go with Fat Man. How's that?
That's great.
Yeah, Fat Man.
If anybody would like any different pictures for today's episode, let me know, because I added the shit digging shovel. I added SpongeBob looking at the balloon of Laura Palmer.
Excellent.
Good.
Special
Yeah.
effects and McMillian is annoying.
But Matt, the real question: did you put in a cherry pie?
No, god damn it! I should have added a cherry pie.
You should have.
And I still can. I'll do it later. Anyways, welcome to episode 111. That's right. I'm gonna call it now.
Yeah.
111.
That's right.
Yeah.
I
Why
put
not?
our stream of Stardew on YouTube a couple days ago, and
What?
the sound of my Stardew just overtakes all of our voices.
Oh,
damn it.
no.
Well, that sucks.
So,
It's
it's
no
up.
one has heard us say anything.
No,
while we
you can
stream.
hear us quietly underneath the music, but
Great.
Doesn't
so
sound
it's
very
kind of a
good.
wash.
I'm
That
so
is
happy.
I'm recording this episode. I'm gonna put it up eventually. But first, YouTube was like, "Hey, you can't put on a video longer than 1 hour long without reaching out to our support team." And I was like, "What? Why?"
Right.
But it's not the case. Apparently, their YouTube uploader is just buggy as hell, just in general.
So what did you
Okay.
do? Get it uploaded.
You have to go back to their classic version. They're like, "Are you sure you don't want to try our new beta version?" And you're like, "No, go back to classic. Beta's
No,
broken."
fuck that.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, man.
All right. 111. The nickname for the episode is "There's Fire Where You Are Going," and maybe it's because of the black fire, but we'll get to that. All right. Got kids playing in the trailer park.
Hedgehog.
What's that about a hedgehog?
The log lady says that line.
Oh, yeah, that's right. First, we start with the trailer park kids, trailer park boys, finding the
Trailer park
almost
boys.
dead fat woman. I don't remember her name. I think it was Miriam.
Yeah, it's Miriam. You're
Yeah.
right. You're
Her laugh was annoying. I'm kind of happy she almost died.
right.
If she's the person I'm
nuts.
thinking of.
Because she had an annoying.
No, she's not. She's a different person, I'm pretty sure.
Man, okay. So the
Pretty sure.
hurt fat woman, and I don't have a facing car. Oh, I don't have a fucking car. When Becky is screaming. Oh, I hear my voice. What happened?
Yep.
There it goes. Okay,
There it
yeah.
is.
that's probably Trevor's side. Trevor's the only one not with headphones. How
Alright,
dare you?
alright, I put on headphones. Jesus.
Oh, it's too late.
Man, I think this episode is one of my favorites this season.
There's definitely some good parts of
Just
it.
with how very Twin Peaks it felt.
Yeah. So Becky screaming. I like Becky's manic character with the screaming seems almost authentic, which is good. You know what a movie should do or a show should do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, where she was screaming in the car with her
Well, she was
kid?
screaming on the phone. No, Becky's the daughter of Shelley. When she was
Yeah.
screaming I don't have a fucking car. It's Steven, and then she pulled out the gun.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she took a gun, and then she nearly, doesn't almost kill Shelley, but whips her around on the car.
Yeah, seriously.
With those angles, I thought something was gonna happen to Shelley, and she'd slide on
I
her
was
and get
worried.
rolled
I
over.
thought she was going to get slammed into a freaking wall or something.
Yeah,
Right.
my thought was Shelley was gonna die for a minute there.
Yeah, it was scary. I mean, I didn't think she'd die. I
Yeah.
was scared.
So Carl has a whistle and a shuttle. Oh yeah, that's right. Carl is the dude who runs the trailer park. I like Carl.
Yeah,
We don't
Carl's
know
a good
him
guy.
from season 1 or 2, right?
Freaking
I
Carl.
don't see Carl
Mhm.
enough.
Yeah, he just like she's just like, I need a ride back to the RR. He's like, okay. It's a little
Here
flute.
goes my Volkswagen.
What
van.
happened?
Well-
What happened after the whistle? Then I'm trying to remember.
He's
Well,
like goddamn Willy Wonka summoning that.
That's what I
Volkswagen
was
van.
thinking. I
Yeah.
gotta get my Oompa Loompas in on this.
Let me get my Volkswagen van.
Did it pull up right after it did that? Actually,
Yeah, he was like calling his guy to come up with the van.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
need to
what the entire
rewatch
whistle
this.
for.
I wonder
Oh
if that
my
was like a
gosh.
kind of homage to Willy
It
Wonka.
kind of seemed like it, but I don't know.
I appreciate that all you guys remember
So that begs
so
the question: is that guy just always on standby in the van,
Yeah.
waiting for that
For
whistle?
sure.
It's like I gotta listen to this damn
Oh,
whistle.
this whistle.
Like, I gotta
No,
go.
no, that's just a bird.
If I
Now
was
just imagine being trained like an Oompa Loompa to respond to that whistle.
hell yeah.
Oh man.
If I was retired and I really liked driving, I
mean-
would just fucking like just drive a car around places and deliver people around, like a free Uber, basically.
$20, you know.
Hey, yeah, I'm Matt Lucha. I am going to be
I'm
your
your, free
personal
Uber. Your
driver if
Fruber.
you wish. Here's my whistle. Play it if you want me.
Yeah, it's like, here's my whistle. I give it out like a card.
Oh man.
Play any old streaming notes. I'll hear it.
Yeah,
Don't
it's like,
ask how.
It'll
I
sound
just
like
will.
a whistle. Yeah, I'm gonna know the sound of a whistle. Room
Oh my
308 or whatever the room number was. I don't think I caught it right. Becky shot the door, which is so Becky's boyfriend.
Multiple times, like 6 times. Completely unloaded on it.
The hell's the dude's name again?
Yeah,
I wrote
why
it down.
didn't she want
Mr.
like?
Method.
I don't understand why she didn't just like shoot the door handle.
I thought
off
she was gonna
and
shoot the
go
lock.
away.
Yeah, but I guess not.
Yeah,
She was fucking pissed.
I think
Yeah.
she was just clouded by anger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she shoots the door, and then we transition to South Dakota afterwards.
Yep.
With,
And here is where we
Crackhead hiding
see.
in the stairwell, but that's about it.
That's right. Yeah, he's like hiding in the stairwell.
Yeah,
with the
you're
girl.
right. Forgot about that.
With a person called Gersten Hayward.
Kirsten
girl's name?
Hayward.
Wait, Gersten or Kirsten?
Gersten or Kirsten, I don't know how you
Kirsten.
pronounce it.
What a
I
beautiful
hope-
name.
But-
I like
Gersten.
Gersten.
Hayward is the
Gersten.
same last name as Donna.
Oh,
Oh,
So
what?
they
I didn't even think
related.
about that.
Huh.
They
Donna's
Alrighty
still
then.
alive? We haven't seen
Hmm.
Donna, have we?
No, I
We
don't
have
think
not.
Uh,
Maybe she's gone.
she had a kid. It sounds like. What the fuck?
Hmm.
You know who we haven't seen? We haven't seen Ed, and I really hope Ed is around, but he's probably
I
dead.
hope so too. I hope so too.
Oh, I dropped my
We
phone.
got it. We've been seeing
I mean, we've
Nora.
seen
We gotta
Nadine.
find out what's happened with her, man.
Yeah.
I wanna.
So next is they keep saying it's Hastings. Like, hey, we have Hastings with us, or hey, we're gonna go talk to Hastings. I'm like, who the fuck is Hastings? And then I look at him like, oh yeah, it's him.
I don't
William
even remember who
William
Hastings is.
Hastings. He's the Scooby Doo
William
guy.
Hastings. Oh yeah, Scooby Doo guy.
See,
Oh,
you just
yeah,
forget so
it's-
easily. So they took him with Tammy's the redhead. I keep forgetting her name.
Yep, Tammy.
Then there's that fucking vortex. There's the ashy dudes. There's the vortex. There's the dead
Yeah.
body of the woman. Nobody can see the vortex unless
Yeah.
they're like in it, because from a
Wait,
from a
the ashy
distance,
dudes?
the ashy dudes are like
it
the
just
black
looked like
dudes.
he
Yeah.
was just like
Yeah, he's just like.
I don't remember this. Oh, how Gordon is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like it cuts
Yeah,
away
it's like a
to the
crazy
distance,
guy
and he's just
away.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
from like Albert's perspective, it just looks like he's
yeah. But Albert knew apparently. Albert was.
yeah. Apparently he knows.
Albert saved his
I
ass.
mean-
That was good.
Yeah.
Old Albert.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the same sort of vortex that would be in that box that it was at the beginning of the show in New York City?
I would.
There's a vortex in the box?
Well, we didn't ever go in the box. Nobody went in it.
So I'm assuming the
Yeah.
Oh,
vortex is a
that
portal.
box. Oh.
I
Yeah.
myself am assuming the vortex is a portal.
Yeah,
this
I would
seems to be
assume it's
the-
similar.
What were you gonna say, Mark?
This seems to be a way to go and reach the little sky. I don't even know what you call it, little sky box that Cooper was in, like episode 2, by the sea, possibly, because that's where he saw Briggs's face, the Briggs head,
Right.
which we know is where Briggs disappeared, this portal area,
Right.
or at least where his head disappeared.
So Albert pulls Gordon out of the vortex.
Yeah.
Now we
Or
found
the-
Ruth Davenport's body without the
Yeah.
head.
Then we had that freaking woodsman guy.
the soot dude who killed Hastings.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Yeah.
murder was like, what the hell?
Yeah, right. Freaking,
That's-
he did the classic thing from episode 8, where he just squeezes the. We can assume
Yeah.
at least.
He just like melted his head off.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. I was a big fan of
He
that.
melted. He just
Dude.
freaking burst it. Just terrifying.
Well, if they're capable of doing that, then like it doesn't matter what the FBI has, they can't
Right.
win.
No, they can't.
But the
They
question
really
is,
can't.
why would he go after William Hastings? Those soot dudes must be like somehow in cahoots with Cooper, because they saved Cooper's life earlier, and then they
Right.
killed this
Yeah.
guy off. So they've got to be like he's got to like either control him or have something to do with them.
Well, they seem to be aligned with Evil Coop, and so yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, William was in the portal area, right? So earlier on, so that could be why.
Right? They could like he's just like what is it when like you have like somebody who might be a snitch, you have to kill him off. He's a
So what is
Stitches,
that?
stitches.
he's a what Mark?
Mhm. He's a loose end.
Yeah,
something
like
to
tying
be
up a loose
taken care
end.
of. Yeah.
He's a alimony. I can't remember the word I'm trying to fucking think of. He's a whatever the problem for them. Anyways, the
I
problem
know what
taken
you're
care of.
talking
He's
about.
dead.
He's the problem.
He's dead. He's no longer a problem.
He did.
Next we have
Did.
William killed by the soot spirit. But what's her name? Diane saw the soot spirit thing.
Yeah,
for
she
just a
saw
second.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she saw it.
Which is
that
interesting.
Cop didn't see it.
No, we didn't.
But then Coop and the other
determining,
dude
like,
did see him.
What do you think? What do you guys think is determining who can see it or not?
I don't
The
know.
one
I
cop
think
might
it's
have
just
just
people that have like connection to that world, like Cooper.
Maybe. We also saw that. I don't know, man. Like, everybody was seeing that original suit, man, from episode 8, so it's like, it's weird.
What?
The one that's like, want a light?
well,
Yeah.
Light?
yeah. It
Well,
might have
yeah,
just.
but
It might
he
have
was-
just.
That one,
He
so I
was
don't
physically
know.
there in the world though, whereas this guy's like some kind of weird apparition of one.
Somewhere in
So
between.
he could be in, just in the transitionary area, man. The interstice.
Don't know. I'm sorry. Inner space? You say?
Like, in between.
Maybe they can make
the
themselves
two worlds.
visible to whomever they want, and certain people know.
I'm thinking it's just people might just catch him. I'm thinking that cop might have just missed him. I don't know though. We'll probably never
Ah.
know. This seems like something that
Yeah, it's ambiguous.
yeah that what the fuck's
Yeah.
his name? David Lynch wouldn't give a shit about
Yeah.
declaring whether or not. Next
Maybe not.
is who is that guy Shelley was making out with? Yeah, who the hell was that guy? So Shelley,
Oh, wait, no.
did I miss something?
Oh, never mind. No, I was just wanting to say, was it Gordon's amazing line where he just looks at William and he's just like, he's dead.
Yeah.
Just-
That was
he's
good.
dead.
He said
He did.
It
He's
wasn't
dead.
even that long. He was just straight up like, he's dead.
he's dead.
It's just it's a freaking what was it? Emphasis on the he that did it for me. Just he's
It's
dead.
just so matter of fact.
Yep, freaking he's dead.
Next I have, so we go back to the RR diner where it's Shelley, her daughter Becky, and
Bobby.
Bobby Briggs. So it's
Yep.
his daughter, but he's no longer with Shelley. if he ever even was
Yeah.
with her.
That was sad, man.
I
That
did
was
look that
sad.
up because I was
felt bad for
confused when that
Bobby.
one guy walked in.
Mhm.
They did get married, but they had a divorce at some point, so they're no longer together.
That's
I'm
what
not too surprised, I guess, with seeing how rocky their relationship was. But man, seeing how much Bobby's matured, it makes me sad.
he seemed real sad.
Yeah, it's like, and seeing what makes it even worse is seeing Shelly with freaking douchebag magic leather jacket man.
Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember he's a evil drug dealer guy that we saw in that one episode.
He is that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Do we
Yeah,
know his
she's
name?
dating a freaking evil son of a bitch.
So
Do we-
too,
she
which makes it
left
even worse.
Hold on.
freaking cop Bobby to date evil magic drug dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell was that
Oh.
guy's name? Do we know?
She
Oh,
apparently just likes dating douchebags. I mean, Bobby when he was a douchebag. So, man.
yeah. Hold on. Did we?
That's why they broke up. He's not a douche anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She
want.
lost his douche status. She's like, I can't do this.
I hate to say it, but yeah, no.
Yeah,
Some people are into people who treat them kind of like dirt.
man.
What the hell was that dude's
Sad.
name? I wrote it long ago, but I don't know. I didn't even
It's
realize
just red.
we're pretty far into it. The guy's name is Red?
Yes, as in the color.
Oh, that's right. That sounds slightly familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me write that down. Red guy. That's gonna be very indescriptive.
Man, I'm really curious how this freaking drug dealer is gonna tie into everything at this point in the story. This is the second time we've
If he
seen
even
him.
does.
And
I'm
he
sure he's
freaking
just a
has
drug
these
dealer.
magical abilities. Just he has magic
Oh,
powers,
that's right.
though.
The coin in the mouth
Magic.
thing.
Yeah,
That's a magic trick.
that was not a magic trick. That was like definitely
it
some
might have
crazy
been
shit.
that
He
the
was
kid was a
fucking
little-
on
I mean,
another
the-
person's body.
The kid was a little high, so I mean, like,
Yeah, it could have been a sleight of hand.
yeah.
You can't do a sleight of hand if it's on another person. If it was on him,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
but
can.
that was with him.
You've never
That's
seen
it.
someone like do
Pull
a
a
magic
coin
trick?
behind someone's ear.
It's like, oh, look,
Yeah.
I found
Well,
a
I
penny
know, but
behind
he
your
wasn't even touching the guy is the thing. He was just making this shit happen by looking at it. That can't be sleight of hand, then.
I feel like you're looking too far into it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We'll see. We'll see.
Hopefully. David
Yeah.
Lynch might be like, I'm kind of
I
done with
hope
this
we see.
guy.
I hope we see. I hope he
Um,
has magic powers.
Next is blah blah blah. I don't know who that guy was that Shelley was making out with. It's Red guy. His name is just Red. Boy shoots gun. Oh, okay.
Boy
So
shoots gun.
the little boy
Wait, what
picked
were you
up the
talking-
gun in the back of the family van
Oh,
and
yeah.
accidentally shot it? Or
Yep.
the mom was
Yep.
reaching for it and shot it. I'm not sure.
No, the kid accidentally shot it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, that's fine and dandy. The car honking is like, okay, somebody's like, why are they honking their car so much?
Yeah.
It's just an
Yeah.
angry
He's gotta
driver.
go, He's gonna be late.
But Bobby decides to go up to her, and it's just like, she's like, we've got miles to go. She's sick. And it pans over. And there's this zombified girl, like,
Yeah.
puking.
Puking. I thought it was a boy. It was a girl.
Before she even
Oh.
got there, she started screaming. Did anyone think her screams sounded just like the honking horn?
I didn't even
I
hear her
didn't
screaming.
think
I
that.
might have
I
just thought that
didn't
was
think
the
her screaming
honking.
either.
She was going, ah! Ah! Ah!
I did
Really?
write.
She started
I did
screaming
write.
when the zombie
Oh my
child started
gosh.
raising up.
Yeah.
Maybe it was after the zombie kid,
But
but,
no,
her
yeah.
screams sounded just like the freaking horn honk.
You're
I
right.
wrote-
I know what you're talking about.
I wrote-
The end. I know what you're talking about.
There. 'Cause I really wanted to just put a note
Yeah.
that she was screaming repeatedly. It was
The
very
end. Ah.
that whole thing, and Bobby's just standing there looking at it. Like
Yeah.
that's something weird.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was out there.
That's
Why
weird.
was that person just like convulsing, like vomiting,
I don't know, it's
zombified?
terrifying.
I'm not
He's
sure
sick,
we'll
he
ever
has
know.
miles to go.
Dude,
That's more
I'm
than just
freaking-
sick.
I
Yeah,
just
that's like-
appreciate the fact.
It's like plague level sick.
Man, I just appreciate the fact that Bobby was just annoyed with that car honker as I was.
Yeah, he was
Like,
just-
at
he was
the
just like-
beginning of the scene, he's like, can that car just please quiet? Is this necessary? Like, what
Yeah.
are you thinking here? And then Bobby was noticing, just like, thank you, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
man,
Uh,
it's not stopping.
Right.
Jeez.
So
And then we finally get over to her. Stop it! Not the car! She's stuck! Where did you go?
well, I mean, knowing that that's the reason why she wanted to go, I have a little more understanding. It's like-
Yeah.
If the girl is like
Yeah,
zombified, she really should have just been trying to flag him down more. But that's whatever. Who cares about that?
Who cares?
Next is, while I was looking at the symbol
Oh, boy.
of the Twin Peaks, the symbol of
no.
the circle with the whatever, like wings, like the bat or
Yeah.
the bird.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, I was like, wait a minute, that symbol, is that the Twin Peaks and then between them is something? Is it just two mountains with like a hole in the middle?
What symbol was that?
It's the main symbol with like the circle with like the wings off to the sides. Like the
Where
main
do we see
symbol.
this symbol?
It's the one that they found in the cave, and also it's on
Okay,
like the
that
maps
one.
and stuff.
Where do
I-
we see it recently? Are you just noticing this now?
It was on that
it's,
map, right?
It's Hawk talking about that map.
Which symbol was that? Was that the symbol, or is like, oh, you don't want to know what that?
Yeah, it's
symbol
that
is?
one.
Yeah,
It's the one that
that's
we
the
saw
one.
Fucking damn
last
it.
season too. To me, it looks like
Oh my
it's twin
gosh.
like twin mountains with like a hole in the middle. I
I
used to think that
maybe
it was a
owl,
bird. Yeah, I
like,
thought it was an
super
owl, but it
different, I
might
thought.
also be just a hole between the peaks.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Man, I was so freaking frustrated with that bit though. Where it's like, yeah, what is that? Hawk, of course, can't explain it. No, you don't want to know what that
Well,
is.
yeah.
I do want to know what it's all. Hawk, I want.
No,
You
it's
don't want to know.
you don't want to know.
I do want.
You think you want to
Also,
know,
can-
but you don't.
I want to know. Can we also talk about how
No.
amazing this map would have been in season 2, though? Like, he had this map just lying around, this
You
magic
didn't
map.
tell
but
him
he
how to
never
get
brings-
to the Black Lodge, though. That wasn't
Yep.
on there. It's just a random other map.
But it's a magic map. It's supposed to, like,
It has
change
whatever you
it,
need
right?
at the time.
Yeah,
he said.
exactly. Like, he straight
Well,
up
we didn't
said
need
it's
the
a
na-
magical
We didn't need the
Indian.
map yet, Mark.
We
Where
didn't need it.
where the hell did he get this map from?
We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. He's just someone in his
just
house.
Hawk just has a
He's
magic map.
he's just
Showed
like-
up with the magic map.
It's like his doormat,
Yeah,
and he looks down and he's like, "Oh
exactly.
shit, I should bring this into work today." It's
damn it.
25 years late, but you know, it's like I knew I
Trevor's
was forgetting
Deus Ex
something.
Machina.
Oh god.
Machina.
Next is the black corn is diseased, and I was like, "Oh, okay, well that
Yeah.
explains the soot dudes. They're just black dudes."
Alright. Then we had the fire symbol meaning electricity, right? I believe.
Yes, the modern day
Like modern day
electricity.
electricity.
Yeah.
Right.
So black
So
fire.
then we,
or black corn and fire equals black fire. So
which means death, basically, right?
so yeah, it's electricity
The
plus
combination of modern day
Mm.
electricity and death. So it's some crazy shit.
Yeah, the black fire comes from the fire, which is electricity, and the black corn, which is
Mhm.
the evil dudes. So electricity plus
Right.
the evil dudes is just a bad time.
And they also got confirmation log ladies basically saying that Hawk's headed towards that shit on his current path, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's more like that shit is headed towards him.
Or they
Because he's not.
are.
So far,
agree.
Twin Peaks has been useless.
You're not wrong.
other
You're-
Yeah.
Other than
Twin Peaks has not been too.
what is it that Bobby got he got coordinates to go somewhere in like 2 weeks or something in the last episode? What was it he got from his dad's body? Or from his,
No, it's like the next day, right?
It's
Not 2 weeks.
I'm pretty sure it
Yeah,
wasn't
it's like 1 day from the current day.
I thought it was
I'm
at
pretty
least a couple days because it hasn't happened yet. Wherever they need to
It
go
was
on whatever
originally,
day.
but now it's a day
pretty
later,
sure
so it's
the
like the
same place
next day.
that Gordon's gonna be heading to.
Mm.
Possibly.
Yeah, because I think they're coordinates. I think you're right.
Hmm. I know. I'm pretty sure they're like, oh shit, that's in 2 days from now. I could have
It
sworn.
was like 2 or 4.
Is
It
it
wasn't a
me?
full week.
It's soon though. It's soon now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
soon. It hasn't happened yet though.
Nope.
I wrote Margaret
Um,
says Hawk, there's fire where you were going. Oops. So I guess
Yep.
that is where it comes from.
Yep.
Yep.
Um,
And then the next thing I put down is they had a freaking callback to the end of season 2, where in the next scene we see Gordon's hand shaking again, and he needs to stop. We saw that so much towards the end of season 2. Remember?
that's true.
So I wonder if that's like a subtle hint that there's gonna be some crazy bad shit happening.
Before.
Because that was like right before
That's
the
true.
stuff with Wyndham Earl and
Oh.
I mean-
was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think before
Like
that,
I feel like it
though-
was pretty explicit, like with how the reference was. Like it was straight up exactly how they did with his hand shaking. Like he needs to stop with his other hands. Like exactly how they season 2.
If
So-
that is the case, good on you, because I had no thought of that.
So Gordon's a bad shit detector.
He's a shit.
I mean,
I don't
that
know
was
if
happening
that's
with like
what they're
everybody
thinking
in
about.
Twin Peaks, though. We saw that happen like 3 times in season.
That's yeah, it did happen to a bunch of people.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
forget
so
about
it's
that.
like-
Somebody in the diner had it happen.
Yeah, I forgot.
It could be just because of how close they are to the Black Lodge, maybe.
Before we
Mhm.
get there, though, I have to point out while we're still talking with Hawk in the wherever Hawk is in that conference room, some random dude named Jesse shows up and it's just like, Sheriff Truman, do you want to see my new car? And Truman's like, no,
Oh my
not
gosh.
tonight. Maybe I'll
Not
see it
tonight,
tomorrow.
Jesse.
It's just a really
God-
weird
God
thing.
damn it, Jesse.
Such
It's like,
a
no,
bad
Jesse.
time.
He's like, oh, it's a new Dodge, whatever. And he's like, no, Jesse.
No, Jesse.
No, you can show me tomorrow. Like,
God damn it,
not
What
Jesse.
was
right
this
now.
interrupting again? I'm trying to remember. It's
I'm
like
pretty
a-
sure it was just Truman
Was that scene
talking
with
with
the
Hawk.
map,
Yeah, it
right?
was just with the
Yeah,
map,
it
like
just- it-
really big, important, like storyline, and the dude's just like, "Hey, Truman, you want to see my car?
What?
I got a new car. It's in the back.
Dodge.
It's a new Dodge."
No.
Classic
Fucking damn it.
Twin Peaks.
I
Yeah.
feel like that might be. I'm reading too much into it. I know I am, but in my mind, that's David Lynch's showing like. Because there's this Jesse dude, and then there's Chad, who's just a fucking Chad. Like, they are so
Fucking Chad.
different than the characters from Twin Peaks season 1 and 2. Like, it's like
You're
the
right.
juxtaposition between, like, the dude who wants to show the sheriff his car, and the sheriff being like, I'm from a different time. What the fuck are you? Get out of here. What's wrong with you?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
In my mind, David Lynch
And
doesn't like this current era, but I think that's
Maybe.
just me reading into
Who
it.
knows? I also appreciate Lucy still doing her classic little shtick to be like, there's somebody on the line too.
It's the
You can see
flashing
because
light.
that's the one with the green light flashing on.
The light will start flashing when I hang up. Yeah.
Classic Lucy.
Yeah.
But what? And then we had.
Oh, yeah,
and
I wrote-
then we had the best shit in the episode. One of the best. stuff in the
Before we
season.
get there, Gordon
Yeah.
said he's like a cat on a hot tin roof. Have you
Fuck
guys
it,
heard
cat on
that?
a hot tin
Have you
roof.
guys heard that phrase before? A cat on a hot tin roof.
No.
It's
Dude,
it's an older saying, but more or less you can just think of it like if it's a hot tin
Mhm.
roof and a cat's standing on it because it's its paws,
Mhm.
like it's gonna like start jumping around because it's like hot. It's like if you're walking on like
Coles.
like either on Coles or like on your like your driveway, like your blacktop driveway in bare feet when you're a kid. It's just really hot, so you're
Oh.
like dancing around. So his hands are shaking in the same way that a cat would dance around at a hot tin roof.
Makes
dude,
sense.
this reminds me that I was looking at some discussion on Reddit for this episode, and somebody was saying how amazing it would be if Gordon actually got sucked up through the black hole into the Black Lodge, and how amazing it would have been just him wandering through it, finding Mike. He just be like, "Oh, hey, Mike," or is that Mr. Philip Cole, or whatever his name was. How's it going? I'm looking for Cooper. Have you seen him? Past or future? No, I went time for futuristic souls. I'm on a mission to find Cooper. Just freaking amazing.
yeah.
Just imagine.
That would have
Well,
been
that weird brainstem would start talking to him, and he'd be like, "Come again? What was that?"
Fucking damn it. What did he say? He said, "What about a tree?"
Yeah, that wouldn't work out well. All right.
I would totally support a side series of starring Gordon.
For sure.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, let's get to the Mitchum brothers.
Yes, please. Also, I found out one of them is played by Jim Belushi. I had not known that.
Yeah.
Brother.
The scrawnier one or the bigger one?
Probably the scrawnier one.
Oh, I don't know the Belushi dudes. So
Let me see. Oh, wait, no, it's a bigger one. You're right, it's a bigger one. Yeah.
I
Definitely
don't know.
Jim
I'm
Belushi.
not familiar with Belushi, man.
Yeah, well, I mean,
The smaller one's name is Rodney, but I don't know the name of the other dude. It's just weird that he goes from "I can't wait to kill Douglas Jones" to "We can't kill Douglas Jones."
I know. I thought that was
I mean,
great.
they gave him $30 million.
He
and
did.
the cherry pie.
I just hate this Dougie Jones. I can't wait to kill him. I can't wait.
I love it that it's two like mobster like badasses who probably killed like hundreds of people, and the two of them are just like sitting there like reading the newspaper, eating their like golden grams or whatever it was.
I know. It's something about those two. The way they're always portrayed is so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
And just fucking A.
The limo driver is
pouring their
the-
cereal like regular.
Yeah, they're just regular old dudes when they're eating their cereal.
Yeah, who just have a shit ton of money.
I did realize the limo driver was the same dude who picked up Dougie from the
That's why
from
it's like
earlier.
Red Door.
He's like, "Hey, I know you, Red Door."
Red Door Man.
Red Door.
Also, can we just take a moment to imagine how long it took Dougie to get that cherry pie in the store? Just imagining, like,
probably
just
would've taken a little
pointing
bit.
at it, like saying a little spirity thing by it, showing you need to get it. The way be like, cherry pie? Cherry pie. Just like, and not knowing how to pay, just how, like, probably his boss need to
His
walk
boss
him
probably would have
through.
been like,
What, you want a freaking pie? Here, let me help you, Dougie. Let me help you.
That reminds me, Dougie is just like basically a dog on a leash being trained by his coffee, because I forgot the coffee dude got him into his office by like pulling the coffee with him, and Dougie was
It's a freaking carrot.
Gotta have that carrot stick, man.
It was freaking just. Yeah. That was amazing.
So good.
I was laughing so hard at that.
The way that Dougie goes after his
I just love how much he enjoys every cup of coffee he has.
Right.
It's like a childlike wonder.
Right.
Um.
And
Next.
finally, we have the freaking Mitchum brothers discussing this dream of the one dude saying, he's like, no, I remember now. I remember. If what is in that box is what was in my dream, then he is not our enemy.
So matter of fact, and it's just
wait. So what are the odds? That's the same thing. That's a 1 in a million chance right there. No. But we gotta look. We gotta check. Just promise me. It's the same thing. We don't kill him. Yes, we can. All right. Fine.
It's like, no, you have to listen to me.
Freaking
Wait, what's in the box? Cherry pie?
searching through the box. What's a box? Like, oh yeah, that's why I was laughing so hard too. Because
you
freaking whole other thing
What's in the
on
box?
what's in the box.
Yeah.
Cherry pie.
Oh, it's so good.
What's the box, doggy?
He went from like their #1 enemy to their best friend in like a minute flat.
Is that a cherry
Right.
pie? I love this guy.
No, that's when they see the freaking check that the
Oh,
boss
man.
decided to write them for $30 million.
Yeah. Ooh, Daytona
And that
500.
freaking will Dante do. Holding the check.
Yeah, they were pretty happy.
Oh, freaking the one
The
that's just
whole,
howling.
the whole rest of
forget.
this episode is just so nice for Dougie.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
freaking the jackpot lady came up. Wow, that was great.
Mr. Jackpots! This man saved my life!
I absolutely love that part.
Oh, it was great. You do understand how amazing this guy with you is. Oh, that was amazing. He
So
saved my life.
I don't remember what was Dougie's boss's reasoning for deciding to write them that 30 million
Oh,
check.
he had
Something
a...
about the fire, right?
Yeah, he had basically like a reverse scheme going where in the case that he had to pay out, he like
Mhm.
basically gets more money back than like it's basically he like had an insurance policy on that insurance policy where if he had to pay out, he would
Oh.
actually get more back. So he got more money than he just gave away.
I gotcha.
Like he bet against the bank.
Wait, explain.
Yeah.
Oh, so he had that beforehand. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he made out
Yep.
with more money in the end.
Right. Man.
And saved Dougie's life in the
I
process.
could have sworn it
Yeah.
had something to do with the fire, though. He was talking about the fire. or
The fire
something.
did turn out that it wasn't arson, it was actually an accident. That was like
Yeah.
the
That's
reason why they
it
got that
happened,
money.
right.
Yeah.
How did he find out about that, though?
Because Dougie
That's
circled
right.
and made ladders, man.
Oh, right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that
Freaking
means.
A. Fucking A. Because he was, finding out about how it was, covering
big
up the fraud with the
conspiracy.
one other guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, he was
Mhm.
That other
involved
dude's gonna
on
have to
it,
try to
too.
get him killed. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Next
Man,
is...
that's freaking. So he gets freaking did a complete reversal, fucking these guys over by
Mhm.
knocking them, they claim, to, hey, here's your fucking $30 million. Oh, man.
Right.
Who is Candy and why is she so fucking scatterbrained?
Dude, she's like the most scatterbrained
I don't know
person
at
I've
all
ever
at this
witnessed.
point.
Is Candy...
Candy!
It's like,
Candy!
her mind isn't even on like cloud 9, it's on like cloud 20. Right?
Is she just
I
really
actually
high,
can't tell
or
if
is she...
doesn't like him anymore, or if she's
have-
just scatterbrained. I don't
I
know
think
anymore.
I don't think she dislikes him because she has no opinion. Like she's just like
Yeah.
looking out into the world as if she's seeing something different.
I can't tell. I can't tell if like her mind has been altered from doing too
That-
much drugs, if she's just always on drugs. I have no idea.
You know, you're right. She's probably just scatterbrained because she's the one who was originally stupid with this fly, and I'm slapping the dude's face to
Yeah.
death.
Which
Yeah, I think she's just scattered.
his in the dream, your candy cut was healed. Oh yeah, because he was just like he ripped off the
Yeah.
whatever from
Yeah.
it. Was it this episode
It's
or the
like,
next one where
What am I doing?
is it this episode or the next one where we find Jerry run out of the woods where he's finally like free?
In the
From-
next one, I'm
Who?
pretty sure.
Okay. Just randomly, there's a scene where Jerry, like, he's been high in the woods for the past 11 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just. Oh
He's just
man.
running out of
but
the
then we
woods.
also had. But in this episode, we also had that freaking scene with Dougie eating the pie, and he's like, "How's that pie, Dougie? Damn good, right?" Just damn good.
Damn good.
It's like, man,
Damn.
freaking call back on the coffee.
Damn good.
Damn. Oh man, I freaking love that scene.
Perfect Italian.
Cheers to the pie.
Cheers. That's
That
right.
saved his life, thanks to fucking Mike. And then when you think about it, Mike freaking infiltrated the guy's dream too. He infiltrated
Mhm.
with both of them. Like fucking aim. Mike MVP here.
Oh,
for saving
why do we assume that it was
Dougie's
Mike who
ass.
did it, I guess?
Because how else would he have had that dream, you know?
Yeah.
I guess Mike would have to be the
Like
one, yeah.
particularly with that boxing cherry pie. He's freaking letting him know, hey, Dougie's not a bad guy. Look for the pie. The pie's your clue that he's not bad.
Right.
We gotta find the pie.
So who was
The
it?
freaking pie. I was so happy. I was like clapping my hands.
Who was it that
Oh,
at this
amazing.
point wanted the McAllisters, or not McAllisters, whatever the brothers' names were? Who wanted them to kill Dougie? I don't remember. Like somebody specifically went to them and said, like, "Fuck Douglas Jones, you need to kill him."
It was like some other businessman that the insurance agent met with. I don't.
It was the
was it
guy
the
that
dude who
Dougie
keeps-
got in trouble, remember?
Is it him? Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was pissed and wanted to get back with Dougie. Get him done.
Okay. That makes sense.
You
Okay.
got an enemy in Dougie Jones.
That's right. If it is that dude. Okay.
That's what made start paying attention to him in the first. They're like,
Right.
wait, this is a motherfucker who made us lose out on all this money.
Yeah.
Let's kill him.
Let's fucking kill him. All right.
Yeah.
Next is episode 12. I didn't write the title for this one. I feel bad.
It's okay. Don't feel bad.
But we have immediately starts with the Blue Book, which got disbanded, but then shortly after turned into the Blue Rose. And now Tammy is in the
Yeah.
Blue Rose,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess if they've been watching her since her days at whatever college, I guess it's better than they keep her around because she's got a fine ass. Like, that's fine then if they actually care about her.
I'm a fan of Tammy.
I
Oh
am
yeah,
too.
why is that, Trevor?
No reason in particular. She's a
Uh-huh.
wonderful individual.
Wonderful, yes.
He
Okay.
has a great personality.
Is that what you call personality?
It's
She seemed very excited
Personality.
though. Oh god damn. Got her ass. So yeah, she seemed really like happy and surprised that she's a part of it.
yeah, that was
Mhm.
nice. Then we had what them I'm trying to remember.
This is where we met Audrey,
Oh, no.
right?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
First we have
That's
that
towards the
woman
end.
with the Bloody Marys in the store, and she snaps at the turkey jerky. Who is she?
That was
Is
Sarah.
she-
That was Sarah Palmer.
Okay, so
Laura
Laura's
Palmer's
mom.
mother.
I wrote down
Yeah.
Sarah, and I was like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is Sarah? Sarah?
Yeah,
We
Sarah
don't know
Palmer.
a Sarah. But okay, yeah, Sarah Palmer. That makes sense.
Yeah,
She was just like,
and
what?
she's freaking out about how men are coming and bad things can happen, like they have
like-
her. So
What? Turkey
another
jerky?
freaking
How
prelude
long-
to bad shit.
How long have you guys had turkey jerky? What?
Oh my
The room
gosh.
seems different, and men are coming. I don't feel good. Get to the car. Get your keys. Get your keys. Get to the car.
Sarah, come on, you can do this.
Yeah, she was just
Oh,
having
man.
not a
It
good
was
time.
weird. That was weird shit.
She never saw she never saw the bad men, except for
Nope.
she saw her husband as what's the dude's name again? Not Mike, the evil dude. What was the evil dude's name from season 1 and 2? Who took over Leland's body?
Oh, Bob.
Bob, yeah.
Yeah.
She's seen Bob, but he was never sooty.
Yeah.
He was just like a normal dude with
Nope.
like country hair.
Quote unquote normal. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it could have just been visions of him or Black Lion.
She did see a
Weird.
white horse back when she saw Bob, but nothing of this season she ever saw.
Wasn't there a white horse in the Black Lodge?
I'm not sure. There's been a good amount of white horses
What?
that I've just like for some reason blocked them out of my memory. But there's been at least 3 or 4 white horses randomly. Next I have I don't feel good. I don't like people giving their blood. Oh, the dude from the dude who runs the mobile homes for some reason didn't want the guy working to be giving his blood, donating his blood, so he
money.
gave him money.
Yeah, that was such a
Oh,
random
yeah.
thing. I have no idea what that was in relation to anything.
I
I just
don't think it was. I don't think there was anything.
Yeah. He was just saying, like, you've already given so much. Don't give him your fucking blood.
I don't know.
I think we're supposed to feel for this guy, and he's supposed to like be in the back of our minds for some reason. Because
Yeah.
he showed
that's
up in
what I
like
wrote
episode
down.
1 or 2, and there's been a lot of scenes of him like just looking around.
Yep.
I don't know. He's got to be like, maybe he's a character from the first season or second season that we're supposed to not know who he is or something.
Maybe.
I can't tell. Next.
And then the next thing we had was the one scene with Dougie we had in the episode where he's trying to play catch with Sonny Jim.
Was that the
throws
only thing
Yes.
of him?
Yeah.
Yes, and throwing the ball. No,
hits
he's
him.
just perfectly still, hits him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Still just stands. That was great. And then just cuts off.
That was it. That's your Dougie for the day. Your daily Dougie.
Your daily
All I need.
Daily Daggy.
I didn't realize that's all that was, but yeah, no, that's all there was for
Pretty
Dougie.
darn sure. Yep.
Then we have
It was
Hawk.
not a Dougie episode, which
Hawk-
is fair after how amazing last for him.
Yeah, for Dougie doesn't have to be in the scene, and all
No.
scenes.
No.
Next we have Hawk goes to Sarah's house, and she's just a mess. She seems like a
Yes,
schizophrenic
she is.
mess.
Yeah, she's had shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We hear noises in the house, but we don't know what that is. I have no idea.
I have no idea what Sarah. We have no idea.
I'm just gonna ignore that
She's
and
losing
say,
me.
like, it could be anything. Like, she could have squirrels in her house that she's training, or raccoons. Like, who knows?
I just put down that Sarah's fucking losing it.
Then I have Ben,
Oh, yeah, she
arrow
is.
towards Audrey, arrow towards Richard. Oh, because I was trying to figure out who Richard was. But Richard is Audrey's son. But we don't know who Audrey's husband was to have
Wait, we
Richard.
had multiple things before Audrey. Though. So, like, I put down fucking Diane saying they haven't asked yet. What is,
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
about
for
Las
that one
Vegas.
text message, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Gordon intercepted that, right?
Yeah, they've been keeping track.
Albert. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been keeping track
Yeah,
of the
Albert
text.
X. So they're trying to figure out, like, what's up with her, right?
Yeah,
they haven't
they're like,
called her
what,
out
what
on
haven't
it.
we told her?
Yeah.
They what?
They
No,
haven't called her out
told
on
her.
it or anything.
No, they're just
They
trying
don't
to
even know
examine
what
her.
they haven't told her.
Yeah.
Right, but it is
Um,
interesting that they with the first text they weren't like, okay, you know something, like they haven't beat her up about it.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be stringing her along.
Right.
Yeah, seeing where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll see with that.
So question for you guys. That
No.
that like French mistress Gordon had in his hotel
Mm-hmm.
room.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Did she looked a lot like Anne Hathaway. Like she was not Anne Hathaway, but she looked very similar.
I don't know,
Huh,
actors and
yeah.
actresses, so
Oh.
sure.
I
Why
didn't,
not?
I guess, kind of. I wasn't thinking Anne Hathaway.
Let me look up Anne Hathaway real quick.
But yeah, I freaking love the exit
I can see
where
that.
she's just doing all sexy poses for Gordon.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
Albert just
I'm
having
surprised
to
that Albert
watch
didn't like snap and be
awkwardly.
like, get out of here, go. I'm very surprised. But
Well,
He
we
just-
had Albert just basically saying his own way just how upset he was having to watch all this when Gordon tells him his little joke and Albert just says fucking nothing.
yeah.
With him saying, Albert, you really worry me sometimes.
Yeah. Before we got to Gordon's French guest, though, real quick, we had was it Hawk or was it no, it wasn't Hawk. It was Truman goes to Ben's office and Truman's like, by the way, Richard ran over a little boy and he tried to kill Miriam, and Ben's like, okay, fine, I'll give money for the surgery. It's fine for Miriam's
Yeah.
surgery. I'll just write a fucking
Yeah.
check. Whatever.
Yeah.
What else
And
is
we
going
had the
on here?
freaking scene with the room key. Man, that was so freaking sweet. I freaking
Oh yeah,
I
that
may even
was.
teared up
Yeah, that was
super
a cool scene.
slightly. Man, just that was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this sent back.
Just
Oh.
like just thinking of how much it meant to Harry, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Aw.
Too bad we'll never see.
That was rough in the feels.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that scene.
Too bad we'll
but
never see Harry this season.
No, it's so
No.
sad.
Yeah.
I just want them to be reunited. There's
Yeah.
ever before. Ah.
So I have Gordon's French guest, and then I wrote in all caps, slow. Because Jesus Christ, she's taking her time. And then,
Oh, she really was.
Oh, yeah.
Gordon didn't mind though. He did not mind.
he was
Jordan
just like
enjoyed the whole
fucking
freaking thing.
shit-eating grin the whole time. He's just like,
He's trying to get his money's worth, man.
Yep.
okay, go to the
Oh,
bar,
man.
go have a drink.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
I'll call you
I'll
at the
meet you
bar.
at the bar.
Yeah.
Jeez,
yeah.
Is
that
it
was-
just me, or does when Gordon and Albert talk like that afterwards, there was like, it felt like a solid minute of them just staring at each other.
Yeah, that's because Gordon was freaking flabbergasted by all this. He didn't like say a single fucking thing until when they got to business. Like he was just
I
not saying
know.
a single freaking
They're
word.
just
until
staring,
it
and
was
they're like a
stop.
foot apart, just staring at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, what the fuck was this?
Right?
So, yeah,
I never wanted to see you in this light, Gordon.
can you get your escort out of here so we can actually have a talk? Like I thought he was gonna get upset, but no, he's just like, yeah.
Oh, he you could tell he was a bit irritated. Oh boy, that was golden.
Next is the Country Killers. I call them because I don't know their names. It's just the two
I don't
country
know.
Yeah,
bumpkins.
we saw freaking the warden get assassinated.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Who was it that got
Yeah, freaking
assassinated?
The warden.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right outside his home.
Freaking kid, man. Fuck.
that was the warden. Yeah,
It
let me
was
write that
the
down.
hit that Bad Cooper ordered.
Yep. Man, that was. They had to throw him the kid.
I gotta say, for like Cooper picking them or telling them about this hit in like bumblefuck nowhere Farmville, I was not expecting them to be like this professional about it. I thought
Yeah.
it was just gonna be like some random like pistol drive-by or something.
They're just like,
No,
all right, well,
they're
look, we can
good.
kidnap him and torture him. He's like, no, I just want to get him killed. It's like, no, come on, kidnap, torture. He's like, no, let's go to Wendy's.
Nope. Yeah. Wendy's time. Let's
So
go.
right after the kill, he says, he's like, all right, next up, Wendy's. He just closes the little latch and they drive off.
Fucking A, man.
It's like,
Aren't
oh,
these-
hell yeah, I gotta get some Wendy's, man.
Aren't these possibly the same guys that he wanted to kill Dougie when he was at his house still?
We only saw them in the country
I don't
when
think these
Bad
people know
Coop met
about
up with
Dougie.
them.
We all want what you guys are all talking.
I don't think
Like
they know
the-
about Dougie.
I don't think they know about Dougie because Bad Coop doesn't know about Dougie.
He still
I
doesn't
feel like
know
if
about
Bad
it?
Coop knew about Dougie, he would have worked on taking him
Shit.
out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Do we know who was trying to assassinate Dougie then yet? I don't remember.
Just the random casino people.
Yeah.
Oh, the casino people. That
Yeah.
was right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I forgot about that explanation.
Next
Okay,
is
we good there then.
everyone's favorite, Dr. Amp and the Shit Shovel Show.
Yeah.
Not really, not
Dr. Amp.
really.
The golden shit.
It's about the same.
I love his whole show.
More
I
of
would
the-
be a
more of
regular
the same.
listener.
You'd be Nadine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would be Nadine.
That's right, you're wonderful.
Yeah.
With your
So
gold
strange.
shit digging shovel right on display.
That's right.
So then, big surprise, Audrey's back.
Yeah, that was freaking
Audrey and her
appears out of
husband-
nowhere.
Audrey and her husband Charlie, the little person or midget, depending on what you
Dude,
prefer.
Charlie pissed me off so much.
She's like,
oh my
I have paperwork to do. I can't. I have paperwork to
Right.
do. I can't,
God, freaking.
I've got a
Oh.
deadline.
I can see why she cheated on him. Just, oh my gosh. She was
She's looking
terrible.
for Billy. Do we know who
They
Billy
both have
is?
an
Dude named
open
Billy.
relationship.
I think so.
That's her side piece, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been lost for 2 days. She's been fucking him, but the dude's also been fucking some woman.
Some lady. They named her, but I forget her
There's
name.
Chuck, Tina, Billy, and Audrey. Chuck told Audrey that Tina. I wrote it down, but
Oh,
it's a
fucking no.
mess. I hope we shouldn't have to care, because I don't want to have to care about this.
Yeah.
Me either.
It
I
just
didn't
seems
want
like
Audrey
drama.
coming back in this light. I was falling asleep.
Yeah, she's-
This one for so long.
She's
She
I
could
mean-
have. I'm not a fan of who she ended up with. What happened to
Yeah,
that?
right.
Like, what was that guy's name that she had a thing with at the end of season 2?
I don't
Jesse,
remember,
or-
but certainly not him.
yeah.
she's probably still
Dude,
waiting
I
for the guy
think
to
he's
come
gone.
back. Yeah,
Was
he
it
probably-
Billy? Is that her side
Billy?
piece? Bit of P?
No, his name wasn't Billy.
No.
It was something a little
The
more
guy had a
professional.
more chat.
It was what, Omar?
He had a more chat,
Hmm.
whatever his name was.
A more Chad-like name, yeah.
Okay.
So Audrey married Charlie, but she's going back on the contract, like basically a divorce or something like that. I can't tell though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And,
Charlie
like,
calls
Charlie-
Tina, but he won't tell Audrey.
They won't tell her
and she's
what
just
he
screaming
found
like,
out.
"You're not gonna tell me what she said?
Right.
You're not gonna tell me what she said?"
Who the hell does that? It's be like, yeah, I'll call them, calls them, then doesn't freaking relay the
Yeah, the
information.
guy
Well, the
pissed me off
person
so
asked him-
much.
Tina asked him
And
to
that-
promise.
And after
You
being
know?
all like, no, do we really need to go out right now? Oh, that's such a long walk. We're going by foot. Let me just call her, okay? And then you tell her he's fucking A, that guy
Yeah.
pissed me off.
Right.
So
It's
annoying.
weird. And then we have the coordinates on the arm, which
yeah, that was Diane was looking at those.
and yeah,
coordinates.
Diane was like mumbling them out for later,
Yeah.
probably.
You're right. Yeah, I forgot about those coordinates.
I don't
And it ended up being,
understand.
oh yeah, Twin Peaks is
Yeah,
a freaking
the coordinates are
coordinate.
Twin
That
Peaks.
was
I
amazing.
don't understand like what she got from those coordinates because she was mumbling and then she was like coordinates +2, and then
I
it
don't
just
know why
took her
the-
to Twin Peaks.
I don't know what the +2 was. Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? Like,
So
of
are
course-
these the coordinates that the one dude had memorized? Is that what you got? The things that Evil Coop was looking for? Is that what these coordinates are?
Maybe. We
where
don't
do these
know.
coordinates come
yeah,
from?
we
I'm
don't
trying to
remember. Know. It was
We
on
don't know where
some
these coordinates came from?
dead
No, they
dude's
came
arm.
from the dead woman's arm.
Oh
from Ruth
yeah, you're
Davenport's
right.
arm.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's freaking Twin Peaks. Huh.
Yep. So I don't
Hmm.
understand. There's no way that they would know to go to Las Vegas. The only thing that's in Las Vegas is Dougie, and we don't know that, and no one knows that.
Yep.
So I don't know
Yeah.
why Evil Coop is even asking, do they know about Las Vegas? Because no one should know about Las Vegas.
Well, how do we know
Until-
she's talking
Right.
with Coop?
She was earlier.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But that-
well,
I mean,
we
sure,
don't
that
know
could
it's
have
the
been
same
somebody else.
person for sure, right?
I mean,
Could
who
be.
else would she be texting? I guess.
I don't know.
We can probably assume it's Evil
I don't
Coop.
know.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
question is,
But it would be
You-
weird since you haven't said anything about Dougie or Las Vegas.
within the next 2 episodes, we will have, in my mind, we're gonna have the fingerprints come in from Las Vegas. The FBI like detection thing will like
Right.
block the access. Then they'll know to go to Las Vegas.
Hmm.
But why would Evil Coop know about Las Vegas unless he knows that
I don't
Dougie's
know.
there? But then he would go there and kill Dougie himself, I would think.
Yeah.
Unless like he's trying to
Probably.
run from Dougie. Maybe if they touch, they open a vortex because it's yin and yang. I
Ooh.
don't know.
Or maybe if they wait. Oh, I just theory. Hold the
What?
phone.
Oh
What
boy.
if-
What is it?
What if when they touch, they somehow merge, and that's how Coop becomes whole again?
Oh my god.
I mean, maybe. That could happen.
I mean, maybe, but the only thing that makes me not sure about is that because Mike was straight up saying that, what was it? One of the two has to die, right? Like
Yeah.
when you've just said that you need to meet up with
Well,
him.
You
that
could
means
just
that-
say like when you merge, like there can only be one of you. You know.
Oh, so it could also mean that one of them is dominant.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just
That
a
could be
random ass
interesting.
theory. I
No,
literally
I'm-
just
I'm-
thought of it.
I
Oh,
like
that's interesting though. I like that. That's maybe that would be cool because he is his doppelganger. So
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
And I was thinking it could explain why like Dougie can't like become more functional.
maybe why still isn't
Yeah.
after all this.
Yeah. Next is.
No, he also still hasn't come in contact with anybody he used to know from his old
Yeah,
life. So
that's
that's
true.
also possibly
That's
part of
true.
it. So we'll see.
Let's see,
Honestly,
where-
though, I'm surprised how much I don't mind that we haven't seen regular Coop yet, and just Dougie. Like, props to David Lynch for making these episodes so entertaining, even without
Right.
regular Coop. Seriously,
That's true.
I'm surprised he's done such a good job, like with making Dougie so fun, entertaining, and watchable, and all the other stuff.
I gotta
is
say
interesting
too, I'm
now.
surprised that David Lynch is able to act so surprised to all of his own crazy ass ideas.
Oh, as
as Gordon.
Gordon? Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Just like
He
with all
sells
the
it.
things he
Gordon's
says?
character is a good character
Yeah.
for the show.
Yeah,
like, he fits
You're
in.
right. You're
He
right.
sells it well because they're his own ideas, so you think like it'd be hard.
Maybe
harder
maybe
for
he
that.
doesn't know. Maybe he's just like winging it completely. And so like he
Oh
writes
my
the script
God.
on like some peyote, and then he's just like is a character, and he's like, "What the fuck? Why did
Yeah,
this
holy
happen?
Shit! This is incredible.
Who wrote this? Me?
I wrote this. What?
Next is let's
Uh,
see,
Yeah, we had that
Shit
freaking
Shovel,
conversation
Dr. Ant.
at the bar.
Audrey's
That's
fucking
it.
Billy.
Well, that's one, right? Which I
Chuck
had
T.
no
and
idea
Billy.
what any of that was about. It was
Corner
so
Fence Twin
boring.
Peaks. Where's Angela? With Clark. Trick? Trick's a free man. Who the
I
fuck is
don't
Trick?
freaking know. I know. I don't
I
even
don't know, dude. These are people.
Random
who-
conversation
New
at the
characters
bar.
being
I didn't
thrown at
even
us again.
bother trying- He like the second time he threw in these random girls at the bar talking. I don't even know if it's the same ones or just talking about nothing. It
After-
doesn't apply to anything else.
100.
Also,
I feel
by
like this
the
is
way, Mr. Always Cool James Hurley still hasn't come back yet.
he's too cool, man. He can't show up.
He showed up for an episode for like a millisecond.
Yeah,
He-
but
he's
since
so
then, I
cool
mean,
that he has to make his
sure.
presence known once and then go away again, so people can reflect on how cool he is.
Mm.
You know what they say, man. James Hurley is always cool. Always cool.
So fucking weird. I don't.
So I saw a comment in post episode 12 discussion that I really liked, and I would
you
not
and
have.
your discussion threads.
I would not have.
Hey
pieced
man, they're
together.
fun threads. Though I
And
guess
they-
they're for episode 11.
I want to form my own theories without input from others.
But like a
Why
lot,
are you
they
here?
a lot
I
of
just
times,
like
they like someone will say something that I just like have never thought of. You know, it's just like a completely
Yeah.
different perspective.
When you read it
It's
after,
just
Yeah, I did.
I did, yeah. We read afterwards. It's
after
just
the
like this.
podcast, I mean.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
I
fine.
want this to be more about our thoughts
Yeah.
and ideas and less about the internet, because anyone could go to the internet and look that up.
If it makes it you feel better, all the stuff I've been saying has been my own thoughts. So I'll.
I'm not
if that
saying
helps
that
or
you
not.
guys get everything from online.
Yeah,
I always
Get anything from this
preface
one, really.
if
Yes,
I'm bringing in an online idea. I always preface it with, "Oh, I saw in the
Yeah.
discussion," and so. You know.
If the main reason I ever go on discussion threads nowadays, Omar, aren't really to see other people's theories. It's mainly to see other people's reacts. That's why I enjoy seeing.
Do people put their reactions in the? I've never actually gone
Just
to like the
talking
discussion
about how
threads.
amazing things were and how they Swansea and shit. I like reading that.
Hmm. So you like
But,
the Steves of the world who just
Yeah.
yell about how excited they are about the thing?
Yeah.
I see.
That's one reason I like Steve.
I like him because he gets excited. Like
I
a
like
child.
passionate people.
I'm not gonna lie, if he does end up moving in with us, I'm gonna avoid him a lot.
Oh, Steve? Oh, God. Good luck.
You don't like Steve?
I don't like
didn't
his
know
kind
that.
of personality. Oh, God.
Oh no. That ain't good. We could try. I don't know.
I mean, Omar won't like actively try to kill him. He just won't really
I
hang
will
with him.
literally just stay in my room the entire year we're there.
Oh. What, and then move out the year after?
If no one else is staying around. I mean, if it was just like Steve staying around, I'd be like, yeah, I'm dip setting, bye.
Well, I meant you said for the entire year we're there, so you may.
I mean, I'm not making
wouldn't be there.
assumptions that we're going to be there for more than 1 Mark. We haven't even started the first.
No, that's fair.
And I feel like you guys are never gonna move in together. No offense. I'm not saying that you won't. It's just I haven't
You
seen
cut
anything.
You what?
Oh, I was just joking that I don't know if you guys are ever gonna move in together because you guys have been talking about it for a while. Not to say that you won't.
Well, I mean, it's in the works right now.
Yeah.
It's a bit too early to be looking right now. We found.
Yeah, we've started sending out a bunch of requests to view places, but people are coming back saying like
Wait
they
until
want to
June
know
and July.
They want to know all this pre-information, and a lot of them say like, "Oh, when is your lease date, or when do you want to lease?" And we'll
Right.
say like May 1st, and they're like, "Oh, that's too far up."
Too far
like,
out.
alright.
Usually they say
Well.
like it's got to be like June or July. Like that's moving season. But I don't know.
No, because they want to. I think they want to get the house taken, as fast as possible, so they don't lose money on months.
Sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's the end of the episode. Come to think of it.
Yep.
It is indeed.
I don't know what's gonna happen in the next 2 episodes. We have what, 4 more or 6 more?
4
Okay, all right.
or no, 6, my bad.
It'll be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18.
Yep.
3x13. I think 3x14 will be the one with the special guests. Although there's been
Yes.
special guests in most of these, or like just new or old characters.
So for our next Monday discussion, they will be in it.
Yep.
Will they?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly.
I can't tell you
that
who,
one.
Mark.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot you told Trevor.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me. I looked it up.
Damn it. Now, do you know if I'll know this person, Trevor?
I have no idea if you'll know him.
Damn it. Did you know this person?
Yeah, I mean he's a big name. Like I don't know exactly what he's done, but like
Bigger
I
than Michael
recognize the
Cera?
name. Yeah.
Really?
But we'll get there. There's no
I'm
need to
interested.
discuss it now.
I may need to watch this episode tonight. Do I have time? I do
It's
have
14,
time.
so you'd have to watch both of them.
Matt doesn't even have him.
Oh, it's 14? Dang it.
No,
Matt
no,
said
no.
13 earlier. Dang it.
Well,
Never mind.
I
It
fucked
can
up.
wait then if I'm not getting it today.
Yeah. I'm gonna
'Cause
start
I
putting
need to.
them.
Which I could do both today, I suppose.
It's quite a big undertaking.
I'll do signing off today.
All
Probably
right.
read
This
on
has
each episode.
been the Golden Goon. We are all your Golden Goons today, unless somebody would like to nominate somebody.
We can all be a golden goon.
Okay, no nominations. We all die. We all die on the island.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
All right. 13 and 14 next Monday, but on Wednesday it's more of Stardew Valley.
That's right.
Just stick around, ladies and germs. We will be back on Wednesday with a glorious
With
harvest.
Glorious farming harvests. Beautiful vegetables like you've never seen before.
Yes.
Big old fucking zucchinis. You know what I'm saying? Peach
Yeah.
emoji, zucchini emoji. If you know what I'm
That's
saying.
right.
Zucchini
You mean
emojis,
eggplant?
hell yeah.
Eggplant. Excuse me. Peach emoji, eggplant emoji. That's my mistake.
That's right.
Yeah.
It won't happen again. All right. Good night,
How dare
gentlemen.
you. Good night.
Good night.
All right, Mark.
Hey.
Is it dance time? It's dance time. Ooh. Yeah.
Dance
Ooh.
time.
Yeah, dance time. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
Ooh. Yeah.
ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
See you later, Mark.
Bye.
Self-fulfilling